Oh, I think they must be here. Jambo, jambo. Welcome home.
How are you?
Mzuri labda wewe.
Good to see you. My
Good
God,
to see
it
you.
is so good to be home. Wow, that's so nice.
Karibu, karibu. This is home.
Wow, it's lovely.
Thank you. Karibu sana.
White and gold and my God.
Yeah, I love gold.
You do?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is so lovely.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Tukue a bit empowered.
Asante.
Eh.
How are you?
Mzuri sana labda wewe.
Si mbaya. The last time nilikuona nikikumbuka vizuri. Ilikuwa True Love, Women of Influence.
Oh, you were part of the team.
I was there. No, I was there as a guest, and I think ulikuwa umekaa. And I said to myself, one day, I will interview you.
Congratulations on your program.
Thank you.
We can't wait to see it on air.
Asante.
Najua umechoka sana. Huku kwetu ni mbali.
Nimesafiri.
So karibu sana.
Asante.
We need to, I'm sure you must be tired. Twende to refresh.
Asante.
I made some breakfast for you.
Thank you.
Saturdays is the day we have time to...
Family time.
Yeah, to sit and enjoy breakfast. And I like doing it hostel style.
Oh, this is so nice. My God,
Yeah,
this is 5-star treatment.
I made some muesli.
You like to cook?
Yes, I do like to cook, but on Saturday, having worked the whole week, my people in the house do it for me. So we can have something.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so good.
For the cereals.
And I'm surprised it's actually green this side of town where I come from.
It's dry.
It's very dry.
Yeah, that's the reason my husband doesn't want us to move. Yeah.
It's very nice. So how are you?
Very good. Kikwetu tunasemanga no kugeria.
Inamaanisha nini?
Ule anaelewa. Tunajaribu tu.
Kujaribu tu. Nafikiri nyinyi hamjaribu, nyinyi mmeweza, mnafanya.
Okay.
Anyway, Sarah. Unajua watazamaji probably they are just wondering, Sarah alitoka wapi? This hard working woman, where did she come from?
Unajua mimi nimekula chumvi. Sasa hiyo si story, hata tunaweza anzia hapa ndio ni mbali. Wacha tumalize hii. Twende tuketi somewhere we are more comfortable.
Sawa.
Nikupe the story.
Unipe story. Hiyo story nimeitafuta. Yeah, Sarah, you know this meeting, it is long overdue. Tumeitafuta lakini leo imepatikana. I think we need to
cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Your home is so warm. You are warm as a person. Nasikia tu ni kama nataka unipe ka room hapa ndani.
Hey, hapa umekaribishwa anytime. Hata mkija, hata tuko na garden. Sometimes we camp at the garden. Yes.
It's very nice.
Anyway,
asante sana. Sasa vile tulikuwa tunasema, you know, many people in myself.
Yes.
I'm really inspired by you as a person na vitu ambavyo unafanya. Lakini nataka kujua sana sana ulitoka wapi? Ulizaliwa wapi? Which schools did you go to? You know, which college did you go to? Ulisomea nini? And then now we can talk about Bonfire Adventures.
Okay. So me, I'm a village girl.
You don't look like a village girl.
Yeah, I was born in Embu County, just in the outskirts of the town. There's an estate called Blue Valley. So my shags has an English name.
Wow.
Yeah, so watu wa Blue Valley. Mseme jambo jambo.
Jambo jambo.
Yes. I went to St. Michael Primary School, which is one of the best schools around the Embu town.
Yeah.
And then after that I went to Ndagaya Girls High School. Yeah, so huko sijui ama kuna watu bado wananikumbukanga. Yeah, so after high school, I'm a C material.
Oh.
So I didn't qualify to go to university. I went to, it used to be called Kenya School of Professional Studies. I'm sure nyinyi hamkuipata. It was where Mount Kenya University is on Forest Road. Yeah. Yeah, so the same building. I think it was taken over by Mount Kenya University. Yeah, so it's like the college I went to is no longer
in upgrade.
It's no longer in iliuzwa. Yeah, so when in college I did a lot of things. I would say I was a confused young girl.
Okay.
So I tried accounts, ikafika mahali, hizo ma CPAs nikaona hapana. Then I did IT. By then it had become the in thing. As we continued up to higher diploma, it became tough. Not as I had expected. Those programmings were too hard. So I left IT, so nikaona, let me do the business administration. So I did the international business administration. But I still didn't finish. I got a job. So, and the job I got to was combining both accounting, IT, and management. So when I was in that job before I finished, that's when, as I was doing my project for it was called International Business Administration. As I was doing my project, my project was marketing small hotels online. By that time, only big hotels like the hotel chains, the Hiltons, the Marriotts, the what, maybe the lowest being like the Sarova or the Serena groups are the only hotels you could find online. By then, there was no even booking.com and all these other things. So I had a dream to do something that's where the small hotels could be felt online. So I was doing that project. So when I started on the project, that's how I ended up not graduating, because I worked, like the idea of bonfire started there. And then I started discovering a lot of small hotels. You know, those hotels you go to Nakuru, those are in town, in Nanyuki, in wherever, which were not online then. I don't know if they are still come online, but that's how we started. So when the opportunity came, it came at the same time as to when I met my husband.
Simon.
Yes. So from the school project, and there was somebody to give me full support, we took it up. Yes.
So how did you meet Simon? Or where did you meet? Did I read somewhere that you met online?
Yes.
Okay.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, the time has come. Our grandmothers used to meet at the rivers, as they are going to fetch water, and the men are going to feed the cows. That time is gone. We no longer go to the river. Then I hear they used to also organize dances, like the young girls who have not gotten married. And the men, they would organize a dance where they would come, and the whole idea was like speed dating. And they would, like in that season, they would marry off their daughters. But nowadays, there is no all that.
Yeah, we don't have village dances.
Yes. So the only thing that we can now do is meet online.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was, I think, among the first people now who met online and settled down.
Nani alingia kwa DM ya nani?
Okay, what used to happen, by then kulikuanga, that is like 14-15 years ago, 2007. We used to have things that were called Google groups and Yahoo groups. So young professionals would go there, forward jobs, discuss politics. It was just around the same time we had our 2007 elections.
Yes.
Yeah, so a lot of those forums were discussing politics and also job opportunities. So, like, Simon was there, I was there. So, he used to like my contributions. You see, ni kama venye hata saa hii mnanionanga online. Kuna mtu anapenda my post, kuna wale hawapendi. So the same way in those Google groups, I used to still, like, I am very outspoken online, but
yes,
if you meet me in real life,
I know, it's like you're two different people.
Yes.
Two different people, yes.
And most of the people you see loud online, if you I've met a few, if you meet them in real life, they are very quiet. So, he used to like my posts. So at the end of, after we had talked for a whole year, we decided we need to meet. So based on my contributions, people thought I was the genuine person they could entrust to collect their money and book for them a place and organize the trip. So for me, I innocently did it. I collected people's money. I booked everything. So at the end of the trip, like, I felt very good because that is something that I liked. So Simon volunteered to, you know, help and everything. And he, like, even the line to collect the money, I didn't even have a Safaricom line. So he gave me a line. We had never met. But now we met on the day of the trip, but we had been planning online too.
For a whole year?
No, it was a month. We had vlogged in the group for a whole year, but the planning for the trip was like
about
a month.
Yeah,
so we had been planning, ananitumania simu nini, but we had never met. So when we met, one thing led to the other. By the end of the trip, I was so tired. He was holding my hands as we were doing the last excursion, which was to climb Lukenya Hills to watch sunset. So after that, the rest is history.
The rest is history.
And so it's like from the first trip, we organized it together. So he was there to give me full support, plus all the research that we had done online about marketing small hotels. So at first we had thought our business would be like camping. You know, my idea was budget trips, camping, people who can't afford big holidays. But the way people received it, it was like people don't even want camping. There's even no one to plan luxury holidays for people. So the way I had placed it, nitakuja kupanga budget holidays, nilikuta hata watu wa luxury wameingia. Yeah, so that's how we started. The rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yes.
Where did the idea of bonfire come from, in the sense that mlifika stage gani ndio mkasema, you know what?
So let me tell you, when we organized that first trip, we thought that is the only trip we'll organize. We didn't have any business idea at that point. So when we organized so when we posted the photos online, people were so excited. Wakasema, guy, to miss out, because the first trip we had like over 100 people. So they felt they missed out. They asked, when is the next trip? So with the business in me, bag in me, I saw the opportunity. So nikasema, situ plan Naivasha. So watu wakasema, oh, we are ready. We went to Naivasha with Simon. We did our research. The first trip, we didn't make anything. We were just organizing for
everyone else.
For everyone, like volunteers. So he tukasema, let's, like, hatuwezi fanya hii kazi yote. We are driving all the way to Naivasha with our fuel na hakuna kitu yetu. So we decided to add 500 shillings.
On top of the cost.
On top of the net cost. So kuongeza 500 shillings, we got like 200 people. So you can imagine,
you can do the math.
If you do your math, we made 100,000 shillings.
My goodness.
So we were so excited about because by that time I was earning around 50,000. So you can imagine just organizing a trip and you make your full salary.
Times 2.
Yes, but now because we were dividing with Simon,
okay. 50,
50. It's like I made my whole salary. I was so excited, and so now that's when I thought this is our business idea. So, but still, I thought I will organize like 2. Sasa hawa watu nilikuwa nafikiri. I thought like they will be the only customers. So I thought nishawapeleka Lukenya, nimewapeleka Naivasha. So I just need to take them to Mara and Amboseli and Samburu, and then the business is over. But now when we went to Mara, we couldn't even do one weekend. We had advertised one weekend, and we took people in shuttles. So hata si tu hava nama Land Cruisers that we use today. So we only had 5 zikaja for the first weekend. So wengine tukawambia, unless mwende yo next weekend, unless mwende next weekend. Do you know, like, it became a whole month. And you can imagine if one shuttle carries around 25 people times 5, that is like 100 for like, hata haikuwa, it was the whole of August, September, up to hapo 20th October, ndio tuliacha kupeleka watu Mara. Every weekend we were taking like around 5 shuttles. So that's when we, like, one of the evenings, because now among the in the itinerary there was a time for bonfire. It was actually the most interesting time. Unajua trip watu utoka haraka haraka, mnaenda mme travel, mmefika mme check in, mkisha check in, then game drive. So mahali watu ukuja like ku recap in the evening after dinner.
After the activities.
So that's where people now, the networking would happen, the entertainment, the fun. Yani like fun yote ilikuanga during bonfire. So that's where we saw the opportunity. Then now we were, because for us we were not sure whether we are starting a company. We thought we'll just do 4 trips or 5 trips and then it is over. So when you see it's becoming frequent, and the people we thought like would be the permanent customers, au hata wengine wametoka, we are getting others, it's becoming, the network is growing bigger through referrals every day. So sasa ndio tukaona the most interesting part of the trip is during bonfire. We had made it so much fun. So tukaamua tuite bonfire adventures. But now we didn't know that it would even come to be international, that our trips will not be just about safaris. So the rest is history, I would say.
Is there any part of the world you haven't traveled to?
Of course, yani hata sijui, yani corona. Corona, kwanza that year 2020, I had planned to travel every month. To do an international trip every month. I really wanted to travel a lot in 2020 and 2021. So I had done like a 2-year bucket list. Yeah, so I was to travel so many places. Like at least I managed to do January and February. And then lockdown happened. When it happened in March, I was to do the India medical tourism tour. So I've not been to India. And then also in April, Easter, we were to do the Egypt and Israel. I've done Egypt, but I've not done Israel. I had spared it for a special, like a time when I'm very like close with my God. So it was in the 2020 bucket list. And then the one nasikianga nilimiss out a lot. During summer, I had organized with parents of international schools. We were to do the Disneyland Orlando and the Miami, the Royal Caribbean cruise in Miami. So that trip, mpaka yani I feel like I really need to prepare myself to be psyched again, like I was.
Like you were.
Yeah.
I'm sure corona ilipiga biashara vibaya.
Oh my goodness. Hata hatuongeangi, but we thank God. What we are saying now is tumetoka deep sea. Yani tulisink, tukaenda kule deep sea. But sasa tumetoka deep sea, we are almost back to the shores. Yeah.
Things are looking up.
Yeah, we can't complain now. It's been bad.
It was bad, eh?
It was bad. Yeah. Yes.
As in, just giving us rough figures, how much is the business worth right now? There's a good reason I'm asking you that question. You don't have to be specific. You can say, you can give us a range.
Okay. I would maybe what I would say is because sahi juu ya COVID hata hawezi weza kuvalue vizuri, but I would say just before COVID, we were crowned by top 100, that is KPMG. The what do they call it? We joined the Club 100, meaning it's a Billionaires Club.
Wow.
Yeah, a Billionaires Club is a business running in the billions.
Wow.
Yes.
Na unajipinchi hivi unasikia do you believe yourself? Because you can imagine you kicked off the business with a paltry 20,000, give or take. And now you're rolling into the billions. Do you... What does that make you feel as a managing director of Bonfire Adventures?
Okay, to be frank, I never dreamt of this. You know, so that's why sometimes that unaonanga online I'm easy. You know, because this was not my dream. It's not something I thought of. So whether it is there or not, it doesn't
bother you.
Like it doesn't bother me. After if tomorrow I have 1,000 shillings, I will still be happy and content. But I thank God because I'm creating employment.
Yes.
We have, like on the payroll, about 200 people, but off the payroll we have maybe up to 1,000 people who rely on us daily for their daily bread. So sometimes I feel like I'm tired. But now when I remember all these people who are looking up
to you,
to me, it gives me the energy to wake up and to go again and hustle. Because I also meet people who tell me, guys, Sarah, you work so hard and yet now you have almost everything. Why are you working so hard? If I was you, I would just sit and enjoy. But now when I look at all these people, I'm like, I have a reason to work hard. Yes.
Maybe we drink to that. Hey, joining the Billionaires Club, my friend, is not a mean feat. And now, you know, this is a show for women, as we had told you.
Yes.
And what we're trying to do is just to set standards. I know in all your humility, you are saying, now me, what will I say? What standards have I set for women? I think you've really set high standards for women, especially women in business, women in the world of tourism and tours and travel, because it is a challenge. Trust you me, when we do our interviews across the board, it is a challenge.
Yes.
So what are some of those lessons that you have learned, you know, just running Bonfire Adventures that would be valuable to the women who are watching us today?
Okay, what I've come to realize, as I told you, me to be frank, hata sielewi hizi vitu zote zilitoka. Like I even don't understand the whole thing. I would say it's mostly like a plan. It's like something that was...
A divine plan or something.
Yes, a divine plan by God. That's why unaonanga sinanga wasiwasi. Unajua watu wengine wanasemanga, oh, jina ya biashara yako sijui nini. For me, like... The bonfire ni ya Mungu. That's what I tell people, ni ya Mungu. Mi hata mi siele yangu. You know, sometimes unakuta January saa zile kumekauka, we still have business. I also do, if I was to do a plan, I would plan that January there will be zero business. But you find that we still get some business. So what I would tell people is to women is first to try to find their purpose. Because God has, what I feel is that Mungu ameset kila mtu anakuplace. Like now we needed somebody to interview. You see, if we were all in tourism business, who would be interviewing me today? So at the same time as we are talking here, bookings are going on in the office. So kuna mtu, because sometimes you find even some try to set up the same business. They have been into my company, they know all the tricks, and it doesn't work. So unakuta maybe God hajawa place wakue hapo, but they are trying to force themselves into a place that God has not forced them to be. So the most important thing to any business, to any person, whether in business or not, is to know your purpose, is to know what God destined you to do. So once you do it, you will do it so easily, without stress, because like doing something that you don't like is what we call stress, but doing something you like is what we call passion. So you do it with, like for us, we sometimes do it with a lot of passion. Me unaweza nikuta ni kama conference is about to start, utanikuta nikibeba viti, I'm running around, and maybe the hotel are feeling no. Like they even are supposed to impress us so that we bring more conferences. So mimi niko huko tu, I'm running around, hata sikumbuki. Because you know, it's passion, it's in me, you know.
Yeah.
So it's good for, that is the only thing I would tell them, wajue kwanza. You know, ni kama mtu, like what you do, maybe mtu who is not comfortable with cameras, then afanywe journalist. You can imagine how hard it can be for them. Every day they have to like struggle to get in front of the cameras. Yeah, so passion is very important. And my best quote inakuanga about successful people. I realize successful people are dreamers.
You need to dream.
Yes. So sometimes me nasikianga like my dreams zinaniwasha.
They scare you.
And they scare me, by the way.
Yeah.
So I realized success is possible.
Yeah.
It depends with the strength of your dreams and your willingness to work hard to achieve them. Kuna watu nimekundua hizo vitu, like they are not in them. You know, hata ukiwaambia nikupeleke Maldives, it's not in them.
It doesn't stir anything inside them.
Yes. But for me, I'll be crazy and excited. So it means that dream, like the strength of my dream to go to Maldives, to go to Dubai, has been put so high, so that inisumbue to work hard to go to Maldives. Yes.
Very nice. We're about to take a short break. But, you know, the thing about Bonfire Adventures is that you co-run it with your spouse.
Yes.
So that means you work with him 24/7, 365 days a year.
Yes.
Tell me more about that. Kama kuna beef kwa nyumba, mnafanya aje?
Gosh. That is another thing I think I need to clarify to people. What I've realized, we are made with different personality. Like Simon's personality is a sanguine, but my personality is inaitangwa
Melancholic. Yes.
Melancholic.
Sanguines are the ones who are outgoing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And males are a bit, they take very calculative steps.
Yes.
Yes.
So our two personalities, they are very good to run a business together. So if anyone is in those two personalities, you can easily run a business together. But maybe two sanguines.
Hey, two sanguines is a battlefield. It is.
To close down the business in the first year. So maybe two also your melancholic cannot. They are too serious people. Yes. Like wako, like pia watauana kwa office. So the reason we do it so easily, because we, like, our two personalities can be able to
cope together.
So for him, kuna vitu tu ananiachianga. Na mimi kuna vitu tu namwachianga. Kama sasa hata to the press ni anaendanga sana. I'm not tukienda kwa event, always utakuta mimi tu nimeketi, he will go mingling with everybody. So if we were two serious people tunaenda kwa networking event tunaketi, it wouldn't work.
It can't work.
Yeah, so without Simon, Bonfire cannot be. Without Sarah, it can't be. Yeah. So, and we never feel like we are getting into each other's space, because first, we are very busy in our business. If you come to my office without even an appointment, you are sikwa ubaya, but you are not even likely to see me.
Very nice, Sarah. When you come back, we want to know whether Sarah has a salary, and if she allows us, she'll tell us how much she's paid. This is her standard with me, Queen Tambori. I just want to thank you for taking time to join us. Yes. We are having the Kabus in the building. No, one half of the Kabu. I'm talking about Mrs. Sarah Kabu is here, and she's dishing out on the things that you probably did not know about her. It is so interesting, and you don't want to miss it. Do you have anything you want to drop for us? You have a comment? We are available at KTN Home across all social media platforms. But you can also hit me up at Quintambori across Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. We will be right back. Welcome back to Her Standards with me, Queen Sambori. Today we are hosted at the Kabus. They have a lovely place. Really, really lovely, but not as lovely as the host herself. She's looking very nice in pink and she's very warm. Let me tell you people, what you see out there is probably, you need to meet Sarah Kabu for you to just enjoy the wisdom that comes with this amazing woman. Remember, we are having the Christmas season. It is the season to be jolly, and I know for sure that Kenyans are overworking, trying to figure out which places to go to as the year comes to an end. Now look no further, we have the lady herself here with us, and she'll be able to tell us how to organize those fancy events. Some even to places outside this country. Remember, the curfew has been lifted and we have all the time in the world to travel and enjoy ourselves. We are available at KTN Home across all social media platforms, or you can also talk to me at Quintambori on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. Welcome back, Sarah.
Asante
Still
sana.
looking lovely as usual.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so the holidays are here. And sahi yani ndio tuko
busy
at the climax of planning Christmas holidays. Yani na kuna mtu maybe amekaa hapo atakumbuka kuna Christmas holidays. Do you know tunapigiangwa na watu hata on that 25th morning. I need a holiday, a Christmas holiday. So maybe one thing Kenyans need to know right now is that the schools zinafunga for only 1 week. Sijui from 23rd to 3rd.
Yeah.
Kitambo, schools used to close in November, so the bookings across the hotels would be distributed for the 2 months. But right now, the bookings it's only within a week. So most hotels, like in Mombasa, are 70 to 100% fully booked.
Wow.
Like the good hotels are fully booked, but the other few ones wako 70, wanaelekea 80, 90. So in another 1 or 2 weeks time, you will not be able to find a good hotel in Mombasa. And then in Dubai, there's the Dubai Expo 2020, which has made the city to be very, very busy. So Dubai is also packed. And those are the two very hot spot destinations for Kenyans. So if you are sure you want a Christmas holiday, what we will tell people is kujeni, tuko nalipa pole pole, so that secure a spot, then uendelee kumaliza pole pole. Usigoje last minute, because there won't be any availability.
When you say lipa pole pole, it means I can start planning for my holiday in December, in January.
Yes. Actually, now our let me call them our royal clients, they have been doing that over the years. You know, we've been in existence for around 13 years.
Wow.
So there are clients who've been with us for 10 years, 5 years, 8 years. So they start planning their holidays early enough. Like in January, unafanya bucket list ya whole year. And then sasa unaanza kulipa pole pole, like uko na ya Easter, maybe uko na ya birthday or anniversary, uko na summer na uko na December. So it's good to plan your year holidays. Kama ni kuchukua leaves at work, unachukua. So we would like to tell people wa book mapema. So the destinations that are of course leading ni our parks, that is the Mara, Samburu, Amboseli, Savo. We also have the Mombasa, Diani, Malindi, Watamu, na even Lamu nowadays is really coming
it's picking up.
Yeah, so that is for local destinations. Also, we have clients who like driving their own cars. You know, you have your nice car, you want to drive it around with your family to places like Nakuru, Nanyuki, Elementaita, Naivasha, you know, Bogoria, you know, like Bogoria is, I've missed to go to that place. Then now for international.
Yes, that one I'm particularly interested.
Interested, yes. Now for international,
Yeah.
we have we call them the tropical islands that Kenyans love to holiday in. You know, from Zanzibar, it's a different vibe from Mombasa.
True, true.
We have Seychelles. Seychelles, we say, if you're not honeymooners, the mature, the 40s and the 50s, they fit in very well. Then we have Mauritius and Maldives, very trendy for the 20s and 30s, the young couples, the girls trips. There's like so much to see and do and have fun there. Then there's the other islands now, like Santorini. It's in Europe. So for those who can get a visa, Santorini and Mykonos is very popular also among our clients. But you know, the European visas is not for everyone. There are other ones, you don't need a visa to go there. Yeah, so apart from the tropical islands, we also have places like Cape Town. It's a lot of vibes, especially New Year, Christmas. Yani, it's just a nice place to unwind. And it's only 5 hours. We have Egypt, which is 4 hours flights. Dubai, of course, being like our second home.
Yes.
Tunasemanga like watu wa ushago lazima wakuje Nairobi every year. But watu wa Nairobi
lazima waende Dubai.
Every year lazima uende Dubai kama uko na hiyo uwezo. So Dubai is the climax of, you know, the new year is I think the climax of the whole world. Yeah, and right now the people who went to Dubai before COVID. There's a lot that has changed. Even me, I can't wait to go and sijaenda after COVID. I can't wait to go and see all the new developments. So ukienda Dubai, it will feel like a new place.
A new place altogether.
Yeah, so destinations ni mingi. But now shida ni kama ni Seychelles or Mauritius zishaja New Year. Yeah.
Wow.
So watu Kenyans kitu hawajai jua ni kubook.
No, we are last minute people.
Yeah, last minute. Sahi with COVID, mtu hata hafai kubori ati what if COVID things change. All this time, yani tumestruggle na hii COVID kutoka ianze. Anytime there are new developments and you cannot travel, tuko na COVID insurance. So you'll get your money back. Yeah, so people should not fear to plan for their holidays at as a next year because of COVID. All airlines, everyone in the world understand. And that's why hujawahi sikia mtu akisema ati sijui amepoteza pesa juu ya COVID. Yes.
That is well said. Sarah, how many people have you helped? As Sarah's Bonfire Adventures, how many people? I remember the most notable one was the 100 shillings couple. You remember them?
Oh, by the way, he's the one who's just brought a check. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, no, I did not.
Yeah, he's right now our driver, one of our drivers in the company.
You are kidding me.
Yes. But I don't know. Actually, we no longer put it online. We sometimes help people and not put it online. When we have to put it online, it's maybe something that is already online.
Yeah.
You see? But there are so many people from the village to hata huku tu within like in our society that we help without taking it online. Because we feel that we have been like ni watu wametuinua. So the only way we can give back is hata kama hapa huko unaniinua.
Okay.
I may not give back to you, but maybe utakuta hata I will go somewhere na nitainua mtu. So that's how we give back to the society. Yes.
That is one of your core values at Bonfire Adventures.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, there's this question I've really wanted to ask you. Unajua ni wanawake wachache sana wamezawadiwa Hata kama ni kikombe cha chai.
Yes.
Some people have never even seen a bouquet of flowers, a ring. But Sarah, your birthdays, your birthdays are a big deal. Yeah, and Simon goes all out, you know, setting standards for other men. And of course, you, being the recipient of the gift, you're also setting standards for women.
What they should expect.
Yes, that we should not expect anything less.
Yes.
How does that work? I mean, how did you arrive there? How did you end up having that very tight bond? Because I'm sure there are things that Simon does for you that we don't even get to see. Yeah,
actually, if you've seen from the Range Rover birthday, I think people have not seen any other birthday. Because I wanted to do it like I saw people had started now, wacha tugoje tuone hii mwaka atapewa nini. So I told him, no, you are not going to put any other birthday in the near future online. Yeah, so, but what I would say, I've seen people like really trying to have body goals and thinking that now when I have this fine skin and this perfect figure,
hourglass,
yeah, my man will adore me. Yeah. But what I've come to realize, maybe I may not have the perfect marriage, but what I've come to realize, men are not stupid. They can see a genuine person. They can see a trustworthy person. They can see yani mtu, like somebody who is like an asset, not a liability. So even when they gift it, like they don't feel like a dent. Unaona, but if they gifted because of your perfect figure and your perfect shape, I don't know what would happen if the shape would
disintegrated things happen. Yes.
Yeah. So what you need to do, maybe what I would tell ladies, is to try for, like, you know, the way, like, to make your husband feel comfortable around you. You know, kuna mtu, yes, you have that perfect figure, but mwanaume hata hawezi acha wallet kwa bedroom, unaona. Hawezi acha hata simu, because you know, so yani unakuta hata yeye akuamini.
Yeah.
So I would tell them to try to make themselves trustworthy and lovable by being more than just the looks, by adding more value.
Sarah, now that you're talking about relationships, and you mentioned something in your previous comment about you seeing women in your husband's, in Simon's DM.
Yes.
How is that possible? Because I know, or friends have been telling me that they have no access. My phone is my phone when it comes to relationships, and your phone is your phone. Yeah.
No, like for us, even our DMs, like my DM is handled by, we have a whole social media team.
Okay.
So some are very young girls, like straight from high school or maybe college, who are like 21 years. Na unakuta watu who are even in their 30s are sending their nudes there. You know, sometimes it's not right. I believe they do not send only to his DM. Maybe they must be sending to... There's one who told me ati wanaendanga LinkedIn, wanatafuta all the CEOs, all the top people, wanaonanga their positions on LinkedIn. Then wanawatafuta Facebook, they start by liking all their photos. They start commenting on all their photos until that person gets attention. Juu sasa umejaribu kuslide DM, it's not working.
Yeah.
Yes, so unakuwa like every post, every photo, commenting on everything. So somehow the person will try to check your profile. So anakuta sasa profile imeandaliwa. Yeah, some even try to know where there is an event. This CEO is attending. Then wanakuja hapo na wana make sure wako hapo mbele. So the people are very strategic. But let me tell you, I feel with your beautiful figure, and nowadays, even women, we can do business and make money. There are so many opportunities online to make money. So it's better you make your own money, and then now if you are to get into a relationship, it's for companionship, what money cannot buy. Yeah.
That actually answers my next question, because I wanted to ask you something that I've seen happening quite a lot, especially to the younger generation, where there is this thing that we believe, this song that Sauti Sol sang, heri ulie kwenye Range Rover, you know, like you're better off starting life from an established person, especially if marriage or relationship is your thing. You're better off with a ready-made home, a ready-made car, as opposed to building from scratch.
Let me tell you, you like, if somebody got married to maybe somebody who has such a house, you're given that Range Rover there, and you know all these things, to be frank, you're part of the furniture. You see, and that person, let me tell you, also men are very clever. Kuna wanaume uoa mtu juu wanataka kuoa kafala ama kamjinga fulani. Yani, so when they married you, they looked at you as a fool. Assuming you are not a fool, maybe it's because you are only 22 years.
Yeah.
Like, ulikuwa naive. What of ukifika 26, 27, and now, like, you are built to be an alpha woman. Let me tell you, you will be in that beautiful place, but utakuwa like frustrated. Like unasikia ni kama umefungiwa. Yani ushaiona kama like a dog that has been enclosed and it wants to get out. Yeah, so I know so many people who have gotten married in a ready-made place, but unakuta like they are not comfortable. Their self-esteem is very like they are dying inside. And then what happens is that unacha kuona hizo vitu unaanza kuziona zikiwa very useless. That's why utakuta mtu tu hata anatoka in those palaces, anaenda tu ghetto, anaenda kuolewa na msee wa ghetto. Because yani ana feel a lot of joy and happiness in the ghetto. Yeah.
Anyway, we're about to finish. What's in store for Sarah yeah, in this coming years? Ni nini hujafanya, yani unasema hii lazima nifanye, hii bado sijafanya?
Wow.
Umefanya kila kitu?
No, of course, hata when it comes to my dreams, I feel hata sijafika halfway.
Really, Sarah?
Yes. Yeah, so maybe what's in store? Maybe I want to get into hospitality full swing. Maybe have my chain of hotels. Yeah. Maybe apart from that, travel. To the destinations that we've not been to. Others that we went, but I think I would say we were very naive, or we were when still tulikuwa bado mafala. Yeah, so we need to go again now in style. Yeah, so I think I want to travel more. Also create job opportunities for many people, both job and training opportunities. To make hospitality, I feel the hospitality in Kenya needs to go a notch higher. You know, true. Like if you go to Dubai, in those top hotels, the hospitality there, and there is variety. Like maybe Kenyans, maybe the people who've tried has it work because maybe Kenyans pia hawajakuwa enlightened, they need to sample this. Like ukiuliza, like how many people have sampled seafood in Nairobi? Very few. You see, I go to Wasini, we have some people who work for us, do excursions for us. There are people to go dolphin watching. So we go there, we see a lot of prawns, crabs and all that. I ask them, why don't you sell these things? They are very expensive in Nairobi. They say they tried, but watu ni kama hawapendi, so they made losses, so they no longer bring. So you see, we need to start first by creating
Putting
awareness that
true.
these foods are healthy, they are good, they are tasty, even how to cook them. And then, you know, you're creating opportunities from the people down there to the consumers, to the people working in the restaurants and all that. Yeah.
Tukimaliza, Sarah, you said something about successful people and dreaming.
Yes.
Maybe you can face the camera, unaweza ambia wale dreamers wako pale nje ni nini unaweza, tukimaliza, what can you tell them?
Yeah, so as I said, guys, successful people are dreamers. Yani mimi, Aki, I'm telling you the dreams I have. I usually go to a place and I start dreaming about that place. How can we make Nakuru better, you know? So success is possible, but it depends with the strength of your dreams. You know, uko na hiyo, like, unawashwa na dreams zako. Are your dreams, you know, calling you? And your willingness to work hard to achieve the dreams. Because yes, unaweza kuwa ukiwashwa about your dreams, but you're not willing to work hard to achieve your dreams. So that is where the difference comes in. We have people who dream day and night, but they never wake up to chase their dreams. So let's go out there. Let's have that willpower that I want to make it. I want to drive a Range Rover. Wacha ikuwe ndani yako. If you, there's also another saying that says, if you don't see the millions in your dreams, you'll never see them in your account. I believe it is very, very true. Because me, from nikiwa mdogo, I would see these things, you know. I was not seeing a Range Rover, but I was seeing I will be driving a Mercedes soon. But you see now, because I remember one person who told me, mi sijai dream ati nitawai hata drive gari yangu. Ashajiwekea mimi nitakaa kwa matatu. Yes.
Thank you so much. Asante sana, Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Sarah Kabu, who is Managing Director, Bonfire Adventures. I believe you've learned about dreams and dreaming big and dreaming dreams that scare you. If you don't see millions in your dreams, then you probably will not have it. I think that is just the perfect point to end this show of today. My name is Queen Tambori, and this is Her Standards. Thank you so much, so very much for keeping us company since the start of the show. I'm sure you have learned something or two. If you want to drop a comment, please hit us up at KTN Home across all social media platforms, or you can also talk to me at Queen Tambori. As we wind up, remember to keep your head, heels, and standards up.